Welcome back to Andy's Closet, guys. Today we're going to be going over Zooloretto. We're going to do just a playthrough here. I've only played 3 games so far, but essentially it's a Zood game where you collect sets of animals. Originally came out as a board game in 2007 and an iOS game in 2009. And I've only played, like I said, about 3 times. I've gotten first place all 3 times, which I think has been more dumb luck than anything. The game does actually have a tutorial built in and a pass and play mode, but we're going to be playing against 2 computer opponents. You can have up to 5 computer opponents, but you actually have to pay to unlock these guys. Now, you don't pay with money, you do pay with those star points that you see at the bottom of the screen there. And you can see here in the shop, I haven't unlocked them yet, because I'm trying to get that polar bear one there first, and then I'll unlock those other opponents. So let's just sort of jump into the game. And we'll have 2 computer opponents and see how we do. So let's hit play. So the way that this works is in the lower right hand corner of the screen when you tap, you'll get something either like a shop or an animal, and you drag that up to these trucks that are in the upper right hand corner. Now each turn, each of us are going to be able to choose one of these trucks at any point instead of drawing a tile. Now you can notice in the upper right hand corner there's 3 flamingos so far, and 2 of them actually have gender symbols. And the ones with gender symbols are more important than the non-gender ones, because if you actually get a male flamingo and a female flamingo into the same enclosure, you actually get a 3rd flamingo, a baby flamingo, so sort of like a bonus. Again, the object is to fill all of these enclosures and try getting as well the different sort of stands, the vendor stands. If you end up getting too many animals, they go into the barn in the lower left, and you can lose points. As you can see, there's a variety of animals. So far we've got the elephants, the pandas, the cheetahs. These little silver coins give you monetary actions you can take. These can include things like stealing somebody else's animal or expanding your area. You can see here she's already actually taken one of the full trucks, so it's the elephants. And so I'll complete this last truck. My opponent's going to get to choose which one they want. And we'll see what we go from here. So I get the last truck by default, so I'll put a flamingo in, put in a cheetah, chimp, and then we can just go on to the next round. And so that's essentially how the rounds play out. There may be some additional things, like taking these monetary options where you can expand, move animals, swap animals, and buy areas and sell the animals as well, but we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to keep seeing what comes out of the deck here. Yeah, so what you saw the opponent do just a moment ago is they took that construction area you see on the left there, and they expanded it. See how their left area is not construction, it gave them a new area to build. So, this is where you start looking at, like, I need a male flamingo for that top area, and it doesn't hurt that I also already have 1 cheetah, or leopard, but we still sort of want to get a little bit more here. Yeah, so at this point, we're not even going to try playing the 3rd one, because we might end up losing that middle truck, so we're going to take that one, get some more money to eventually work on that expansion. Drag down our leopard here. Now again, since it's a gender-neutral leopard, we don't get a bonus. But when I drag this male flamingo down into the pen with the female flamingo, I'll automatically get a baby flamingo. And a lot of this is all works on control points, so like sort of victory points, if you will. And yeah, so we're doing good so far. Alright, let's take a look here. So you can see sort of where I'm getting my points when I hold down this little plus sign down here in the center. So you can see this person here, they've already attracted the top 2 areas where they've already got 2 of the vendor stalls. But I'm actually the only one earning points on animals right now, where you can see that with the 4 in the right-hand side there. So let's take a look. So I'm going to expand, which all my opponents already have. That opens up that left area, and pass the turn over. Yeah, these games are super fun. You know, I grew up just playing things like Monopoly and Clue and Risk, and, you know, learning more about these other kinds of games is great. Especially, you know, you only have to pay a fraction of the price to get them on your iPad, versus having to buy the actual board games, you know, for a fraction of the price. So that's not good. See, they filled up their pen there, so they're already going to start getting a lot more points, which is not exactly what we want. So here, you know, if I take the top truck, since I already have chimps, flamingos, and leopards, I'd only be able to choose the camel, and then I'd lose points by having to drag the panda in the barn, or vice versa. So I'm going to check that bottom truck. Panda's going to be my final animal, and the flamingo to complete my pen. So, you know, as we're starting to collect all of our animals now, you can start seeing where some more strategy comes involved with how you put what in the trucks to try to force people to either lose points if they really need extra animals in the barn, or you take the truck early based on what your needs are. And, you know, the computer opponents are pretty smart, so, you know, you can't just stack things and wait for the last moment. They will steal carts early. So I'll put the leopard here in the second one. So this is a hard decision. Those 2 vendor carts, it's actually a pretty strong hands. I'm going to put the $sign here and hope that they don't put something I don't want in the bottom truck. So this is looking pretty good. Like, I could take the bottom truck and get the leopard and then have them mate, or I could take the middle truck, which would be great, but since technically any of these options right now are just great, I'm just gonna go with the cards. Now, wherever I put this camel is going to be the truck I don't want, so I'm going to put it on top, hoping that the bottom one, elephant. So what we want is the middle truck, which hopefully it should rotate back around and we should be able to get. I did not realize, did we just give her all the vendors? We did. I didn't realize we were doing that. Okay. I'm going to take the middle truck. And they'll be taking the last truck there. So you can see here, he's going to put the leopard in the pen. Nowhere to put the elephant other than the barn, so he loses points. Again, just trying to like think one step ahead of like which of these cars are going to be best. So again, wherever I'm going to put the camel is going to be a car I don't want. So at this point, because that gender monkey up there, that's technically more valuable than this one. Put the camel in the middle. See, that bottom car looks good for me. So at this point, I'm not even going to choose. I'm not going to flip another tile. I'm just going to take the bottom car, get another monkey, and yeah, I know it's not a male leopard, but I'm almost done to completing that lower pen now. And you can see even here they'd even wait to flip the last tile. You know, you get to this point in the game where just things could be lower points, and you just don't want that. Again, see, she's earning her negative points right now. Twice. Super good for me. You see, I don't want any more flamingos, and I definitely don't want any elephants, so I'm actually going to just put that up on top. And that's fine. And that'll end up completing their top pen there, which is okay. You know, pandas are good for us, so I'll just double a panda there. Let them take the truck. Okay. So we have a completely empty truck. This could go one of two ways. Male chimp's good. Elephant, not so good. Male panda, very good. So, you know, we're going to lose a few points here, but our opponents already have, so it's not so bad. We're going to get another panda off of that. And we're going to get our first negative point. That's okay, because I believe our opponents, when we look at them next, I think one of them has a chimp. Yeah, see, they have a leopard and a chimp in their bottom there. So I may end up just swapping and getting the chimp. Possibly. Yeah, so I'm going to buy their chimp. And drop it in here. Yes, I know it creates a baby in the barn, but it's one less thing I have to worry about. You can see at this point, people are just taking trucks with one animal just to complete. So, you know, I could take the leopard and complete, but it's worth at least one more flip. Yeah, that's pretty good. Because you see, she doesn't want the leopard. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. But, okay, let's see what she takes. So at this point, I can either take the vendor stand. I think that's the safer thing at this point. Is get another panda, drop in a vendor stand, and lose the points to the elephant. Still leaves me open, so I don't take negative points on another leopard, so we'll see. I really need more vendor stands, though, to complete this. The fact that we gave all the vendor stands that early was unfortunate. Understand, that's cool. So I could either just take the vendor stand now. Yeah, no, see, I'm glad I waited if no one takes that bottom one. Yeah, so at this point I'm just gonna take the bottom truck. Give myself another vendor stand. And yeah, I know I'm going to get another baby in the barn. But I don't know if they deduct points. I don't think they do. I think only when you place them from the truck they deduct points. Could be wrong on that, though. You see, like, for the last point here... Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's try going back there. Always unfortunate when games crash out a little bit. I'm playing this on an iPad mini, so it's got a little bit older hardware. Let's hope it still has our game. There we go. Continue. Cool. We're back. So it looks like it brought us back to the last save state. So we're going to take that bottom truck. Put that there. And the leopards. Again, I don't see that negative deduction. I've never played the board game. I've only played the digital game. And only when you drag them from the truck to the barn does it look like you get a point deduction. When you do it from the babies that are produced from the gender pairings, I don't think you lose points. Yeah, see, like, he's going to take a heavy hit right here because he doesn't have elephants, so he's going to lose 4 sets. At this point, all I want is a panda. So, I'll stack that in the middle. Panda. Yeah, see, the computer's smart enough not to put the panda where I want it. So I'm actually just going to take the one vendor stall. Drop it over here. Yep, and again, they're filling up their barn there, so it's okay by me. Getting pretty close to the final round here. We almost all have our whole animal pits taken care of. Swapping animals, making room. No, I haven't played this enough to figure out when that's really that good of a move to do. Because that's going to be the car I want, is that middle car. So I'll end up taking the hit here. But I'll get the coin. I'll be able to end up dragging another one of these down here. So now I have a complete set, and yeah, I will lose some points here dragging the chimp down. It's not that bad. So she's going to start losing, yeah, 2 sets. That's good for us. All right, game's over. Let's take a look here. I'm pretty sure we won and came out on top. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so that's idea of Zooloretto. Obviously here it looks like you get bonuses with the more players. Not sure how the max visitor points thing works yet. Still really learning the game. But let's go to the shop. And let's buy the polar bear. Cool. So now I'm guessing that's just another animal that'll show up now. Next we'll get George get a 4-player game going. So yeah, let's try that again. Let's get back up here to start. Play. Alright. So now you guys sort of have an idea of how the game goes. Let's play another game here. See how we do. And you can see the games go by pretty quickly. Yeah, you never want to do 3 animals in the same car. That will get old quickly. So that's super good for us, because we're actually going to take this bottom car, where we're already going to want to put the panda and the elephant, because they're both gender animals, because we have a chance of filling that up quicker, and a stall, which is amazing. So that's a really good first car. They probably have the second best by getting the vendor stall with the gender-neutral animals. And then, you know, getting 2 gender-neutral animals of the same type, that's alright. Early on, stacking the animals like that can sort of turn out good for you, because early game, it doesn't seem like the computers want to take those early on. I'm going to actually take the bottom one, which not only will give me money, it'll give me another animal that's gender, so I can actually make a baby in there. Perfect. And another gender animal. So we're doing really, really well. See how smart the game is here. She'll take the 2 chimps to almost fill up her pen. But yeah, you know, it's I don't know where you guys are, but while I'm playing this, it's like 100 degrees here. Pretty warm. Our area is typically like 70 degrees, so it's like the one day everybody rushes out to buy fans. So we have enough money for an expansion. So this is going to be really crucial for us at this point because we want to get that last animal. And this will just help us give us an area without moving anything to the barn. So, you know, the only ones that are looking viable right now are the top option with 1 and the bottom option with the money and the flamingo. I think we'll go money, flamingo to make that slightly a safer choice. Alright, that's not too bad. So we're going to take the top option here. Again, putting the camel in, even though it's gender neutral, keeps our options open, and we get another vendor cart. Pretty sure the computer will start expanding next turn on theirs. We're already putting in the barn. Good for us. So you start just trying to think like ahead of your opponent, and sometimes it seems to work pretty well. Yep, see, expanded. She doesn't have enough money yet. I'll put this vendor cart in the middle. See, at this point, we can take the top one. Really, all 3 here are in play. I really want a male panda, so it doesn't really matter what this is. And see, the camel's fine as well, because we can just get a 3rd animal. So, let's put you down here. Oh, so let's see, there's gender animal. Perfect. Yeah, so at this point we're going to take middle option. Gives us more money if we do need to switch or buy anything. We have a gender animal that, again, that's super awesome. And 1 more cart we don't have. Camel. It's definitely something we want, and I totally just misplayed right now and put on that top car. Oh, that hurts. We definitely don't want the top one. they might take it. Take that one too. To make this appetizing for them, I could put this on the top and maybe the computer would steal it. But I'm gonna lose points if they don't end up taking it. Let's try going here and hope they don't take the bottom. Yep. Oh, of course they did. Alright, so we'll take the top one. I mean, I guess the good thing about this is we will complete the camel pen, but I just don't like losing points this early in the game. That was a misplay. That's kind of odd, just taking the panda right out the gate. It's a little greedy. Yeah, I definitely did not want that, because I would have gotten some negative points there. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we'll get some money, place our elephant, and place the last stand. Yeah, I know it wasn't the final stand we were looking for, but still definitely helps. It's not bad. Alright, she's finally expanding. Yeah, see, I do not want chimpanzees. He's full. She's not, so she may end up taking this top one. Not so good. I was going to do it the camels, just to make things similar. So now I want the middle truck. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna get a baby. Gonna get the last stand to complete there, which is amazing. And yeah, we'll lose a couple points there by putting the camel on the bottom. I don't want the top truck now. Yeah, that truck's okay. The middle one. Keep my options open and put this on the bottom. That on the bottom. So it's going to be 2 no matter where we go. Alright. So I definitely need leopards, I need pandas. They don't have any. She has a leopard, so I think I'm going to buy her leopard from her. Still need to take the last truck. Alright, so we want leopards and pandas and money. That's all we want. Leopards, pandas, and money. You see, at this point, no one has that combination, or they're not willing to risk the points as computers. And I just got paid there. I guess I just bought one of my chimps or something out of my barn. So yeah, leopards and pandas I'm okay with. Doesn't want the panda, he doesn't want the leopard. He'll take that with the flamingo. Sort of forces his hand because the computer doesn't want to get negative points either. Question is, do I be greedy? Be greedy. Yeah. Probably, should have just taken that at that point, but you know, sometimes it could have been another panda. I don't think we won this time. Oh, we did? Wow. Yeah, that wasn't by much. Yeah, that was not by much. But let's go to the shop and get George. So I guess it looks like we'll have a fourth player now that we can play with. So let's try another game, but this time we have a fourth player. Oh, you have to turn on the polar bear? Okay, let's play with George and the polar bear. And again, I just like keeping my options viable. I like animals that have gender signs on them and the vendor carts. So when I can, especially early in the game, I try keeping those trucks sort of the same. You know, taking when you only have 3 pens this early in the game, taking a cart that's just all like, one of each animal, it's really risky because, you know, you're not keeping yourself open. But I think in this case, it'll be worthwhile. Not just me, but if anybody out there watches Futurama, the new fourth player sort of reminds me of, you know, not done in that specific style, but the Fry's great, you know, grandson. At this point, I need to start watching out what gets put where, because obviously I can really only choose from one of 3 animals and not take a loss in points. Okay, that's not bad. So, you know, I get to pick first here. Obviously, I can't choose one with the leopard. I'll lose points. Same thing with the flamingo and the chimp. So I'm actually going to take the top option. That way I can expand to get that fourth animal. And I get one of my vendor carts. Okay, so his pen's active because he's got 3 out of the 4 animals in it. Haven't seen a polar bear yet, so not quite sure how that happens. Expand. That way I have more options again when I'm choosing. Zebra? I'm guessing that's also unlocked when you get your 4th person, because I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, I put that on top because I really like that, you know, having the gender and then 2 of the vendor carts. It could be super useful. So here's the thing. So if I play a tile on one of the trucks, 2 people get to choose before me. I already know I don't want the 2nd truck. And unless something comes up that I already have on the 3rd truck, yeah, let's just take the top truck. Gender monkey, vendor cart, vendor cart. Yeah, see, I'm glad I didn't do that, because if those would have been the 2 I got, I wouldn't have wanted either of those and automatically lost points in the barn. But yeah, you know, it definitely is interesting playing board games on iOS devices, but hopefully eventually some more of these are going to start using game centers so you can actually play against other people. I mean, I know there's a lot of other board games that do that, but some of the older ones like this one really hasn't been updated that often to include that kind of functionality. Only one out of these I'm liking right now is the 2nd and 4th one. Like, I don't mind pandas. Yeah, so yeah, that was probably the best one out of all of them with the multiple vendor carts and the money. Yeah, definitely. What could I do? If I take the top one, I pitch the zebra. Doesn't really matter at this point. Just to have the zebra, because I've never actually had one before. Plus that. Put the zebra in the pen. I don't think there's difficulty levels. I mean, maybe it gets like mentally harder with more opponents, but you know, the next game we'll take a look at that to see if there's anything there. But yeah, if you guys out there like watching these, let me know what sort of board games you'd like to see reviewed. That's primarily what I have on my devices. I've got about 120 of them so far. So yeah, if there's a board game, a card game that's available for one of these devices, let me know, and I will check it out and try playing it for you guys. Let's complete that top one. Don't want the bottom one now. Yep, don't want that. That's much better. That's actually really not bad for me. Let's take a look. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the last truck here. Baby, perfect. Baby, perfect. And another chimp. That worked out really well for us that round. Is that the vendor cart we need? No. Alright. Let's take a look. Female panda. I like you. Camels galore. The money on top is still probably one of the better options. So they've completed their camel pen. Alright. Chimpanzee I want. Yeah, so I either want the top car or the third car. Not getting the top car, clearly. That's alright. So I'll take the third car. Panda. Elephant. And I'll complete my number star, so that's pretty good. A lot of negative points there for our second computer player. Now, I don't know if the game goes a little longer, because they introduced one new animal. And I'm guessing maybe the reason I haven't seen any polar bears is maybe you actually have to be playing with a full complement of 5 people to see it. I definitely need pandas, and I need, yeah, I need all these, so this is good. This is still good. That I don't want. Okay, so either way, I'm gonna get an animal I don't want. Let's see here. He's got panda that I need. Flamingo. How many flamingos do I need? Let's buy... Let's spread the wealth. Buy the flamingo. He bought an animal or sold... No, I think he sold an animal. And then... Yeah, let's take the bottom one. Complete our pen of pandas. Get our third elephant. Take our first negative. So we're doing alright. It's not too bad. Definitely don't want that. He just took the chimp. The elephant, the flamingo cart, super attractive for me. He won't want it, he'll get negative points. Neither will they. Any of these people need leopards? That person's gonna steal that right away. Yeah, leopard down here. Yeah, see, had I done the two leopards, it definitely would have filled that pen. And then the baby, so I would have given a big bonus there. Cool. Let's take a look. Elephant again. Put that down here. That could not have really worked much better. So, complete there. Baby there. And one in the pen. So chimps are really the only thing I need. Yeah, I think I just noticed the polar bear. Maybe it's not an animal, it's just in the lower left-hand corner of the play screen. Alright, awesome. We still got first place. Yeah, I mean, the game's pretty easy, and I mean, I know I don't know everything about it yet. Let's see if I can go back to the shop. No, there's still a little bit of ways to get the final player. So let's try again. And we'll keep the out on there. See, I saw the polar bear there. I don't know what I did to get it. Maybe it's an expansion. And again, you know, trying to keep the gender neutrals with gender neutrals. Top option right now is my favorite cart. Yeah, let's take that top one. And we only get one animal out of it, but it'll breed quick, so... And that's really, I think, one of the main strategies. Get as many gendered animals as possible, just so you can breed faster, which fills your pens faster. So let's expand. A lot of these are good options. Yeah, so I'll pretty much be happy with almost anything here I get. So I think then what I really want is that top option with the two gender animals. Still think I've already expanded, so I think top's gonna be better here. Yeah, it was a little greedy of me to try putting them in the same car too early. Alright, we're gonna take that middle one right there. Gender animal, make a baby, and vendor cart. Definitely don't want a panda. Zebra I want. And vendor stall I want. For the money at the vendor stall. These are fielding out to be pretty good options. At this point, I don't really care which one I get. Make a baby, complete the stall. Don't want the leopard, camels are okay. This one there. Multiple stalls are good. There. Yeah, definitely bottom or top are looking pretty good. Until that happened. Yeah, so we're gonna get some negative points here no matter what, but we'll take the 2 stalls. Don't want leopards. Give them to somebody else. There we go. Monkey's good. Camel's good. Panda's good. Go there. Yeah, I don't want pandas, so I'll take these guys. Take a baby. Animal. Let them start getting some negative points. I think one of the things you probably is also a really good tip here is just get more aggressive in the buying of the other animals just to fill up your pens faster. Most of the animals I would have wanted just all got bought. So, I still need a chimp though. I do need 2 of those. I don't think anyone else... Is anyone else playing? Yes, no one else needs the flamingos. I do need a camel. So yeah, let's try... There. So, best bet here is these guys. Finish the pen. And I'll take negative points for that guy. That's pretty all around bad for them. let's see here. Anybody have anything in their barns? Camels. Do I need camels? I need one camel. Let's buy that camel. Now all I need is chimps. You see, now the polar bears appeared again, using my lower left. Yeah, so he's down here. He doesn't do anything, I think he's just there for decoration. Yep, I want the chimp. Don't want a panda. At this point, I just have to sort of try to be greedy to get another chimpanzee. I could just take the money, but that's not really going to help me. Don't think we got first that time. We still got first. See, even when I think we're not doing good, we're still getting first place. So, I mean, I don't want to say the game's easy, but it definitely sort of feels that way. There we go. Unlock the last shop item, Ruprecht. So, yeah, in about an hour, we have unlocked every item. We've beaten the game, 4 times. We haven't lost. I'm guessing I haven't seen the kangaroos before. They're showing there on the left. I'm guessing that probably unlocked, just like the zebras did on Player 4, kangaroos with Player 5. So, yeah. If you guys have any other games, especially board games that are available on iOS, let me know. I'll try doing a review of those. And thanks for watching. It's been a lot of fun.